The rivalry between Liverpool and Manchester United, already legendary in English football, is about to gain a thrilling new chapter, but this time off the pitch. The stage for this battle? None other than Piero Hincapié, the young Ecuadorian centre-back from Bayer Leverkusen, whose name has been whispered in the backstage corridors by Premier League giants. With a release clause set at €50 million, he has become the centre of a fierce tug-of-war between two of the most iconic clubs on the planet. Meanwhile, manager Arne Slot, who recently took charge at Liverpool, is preparing to dive into this transfer war with all the energy and strategy he has shown since arriving at the club. If there's one thing any football fan can agree on, it's that Manchester United's defence is in desperate need of a transformation. We're not just talking about minor adjustments here and there, we're talking about a complete overhaul. The current situation seems like one patch on top of another. Victor Lindelöf and Johnny Evans, who once gave so much to the team, are now reaching the end of their cycles, and the remaining options are barely enough to plug the gaps. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. You manage for a few seconds, but then it all slips away. This vulnerability not only erodes the team's confidence, but also frustrates fans who long for a return to past glory. The good news? This summer's transfer window could bring the much-needed relief. And who better to lead that defensive revolution than the promising Piero Hincapié? At just 23 years old, Hincapié is the kind of player scouts fall in love with at first sight. He combines impressive physical strength with an almost supernatural tactical intelligence. His pace allows him to keep up with even the fastest attackers, while his composure under pressure makes him stand out in crucial moments. Versatile, he can play both as a central defender and on the left flank, offering tactical flexibility to any coach. Imagine a player who not only defends with precision, but also contributes offensively. He's been directly involved in 4 goals this Bundesliga season alone. That's not just rare, it's a true gem in today's transfer market. Bayer Leverkusen knows it, and knows it well. That's why they included a €50 million release clause in his contract. Although it may seem high at first glance, experts say that this amount is almost symbolic for clubs like Manchester United or Liverpool. Moreover, when we look at the numbers, it's clear that Hincapié is worth every penny. In 25 Bundesliga matches this season, he helped Leverkusen keep 6 clean sheets and recorded impressive averages of 1.72 tackles and 1.26 interceptions per game. His presence on the pitch drastically reduces the number of chances created by opponents, making him nearly impenetrable. But what really stands out is his ability to grow. Still so young, he carries the potential to be moulded into a defensive leader both on and off the field. A complete modern centre-back, adaptable to the dynamic demands of today's game. On Manchester United's side, the vision is clear. They want to rebuild their defence to once again compete for the biggest trophies in Europe. They've already identified Hincapié as a key piece in that process. His arrival wouldn't just be an incremental improvement, it would be a radical transformation. Compared to outgoing players like Harry Maguire, Hincapié offers far more mobility and security. Potential partners such as Lenny Yoro or Matthijs de Ligt could form a devastating duo alongside him. Together, they could create an impenetrable wall at Old Trafford, the kind that makes rivals hesitate before even stepping onto the pitch. For United's manager, Erik ten Hag, bringing in Hincapié would send a clear message. We're on our way back to the top, and we're doing it with class and style. On the other hand, Liverpool, now under the fresh leadership of Arne Slot, also sees Hincapié as a strategic investment. Slot, known for his methodical approach and focus on defensive structure, surely sees in the young Ecuadorian a pillar for his ambitions. The Dutch manager is determined to leave his mark on Anfield, and reinforcing the defence with such a promising talent would be a crucial step in that direction. With Virgil van Dijk still playing a vital role, Hincapié could quickly learn alongside an experienced veteran while adding youth and freshness to the backline. It's impossible not to imagine how this combination could completely reshape Liverpool's defensive outlook. But this battle goes beyond mere stats and financial figures. It represents something bigger, the eternal rivalry between two of the world's greatest football institutions. When we talk about Manchester United versus Liverpool, we're talking about history, passion, and tradition. Every move on the transfer chessboard is calculated, not just to strengthen one's own team, but to weaken the rival. And in this particular case, the decision over who will land Hincapié could echo for years, shaping the fate of these clubs for seasons to come. So, get ready to witness an epic behind-the-scenes battle. Who will come out on top? Will it be Manchester United, eager to reclaim their lost glory and lift new trophies? Or will it be Liverpool, looking to cement their status as one of the world's best under Arne Slot's visionary leadership? One thing is certain, regardless of the outcome, Piero Hincapié has already secured his place in the spotlight of world football, and we, the fans, can only wait eagerly to see what the next chapter of this fascinating story will be. And while Piero Hincapié's future remains uncertain, another bombshell is shaking up the Premier League behind the scenes. Alexander Isak confirms that Darwin Núñez may be on his way out of Liverpool soon. The Uruguayan striker, a key figure in the Anfield squad, is reportedly packing his bags. Want to know more about this twist? Click on the card next to this video and discover Núñez's next steps. See you there.